Hey, welcome Aquarius to your February monthly read. My name is Robin and this is my channel AriesFireTarot. So I will be using the Gilded Tarot to do your month ahead spread. So I hope you enjoy the read and I hope it resonates for you. So I definitely look forward to comments, guys. Like, let me know what you think of the reading and just say hi if you want to and let me know you're out there. And if you feel like you would like continued advice from tarot, just go ahead and tap the subscribe button. So this is going to be a 5-card spread, guys, and I put the description up. This is driving me crazy. Description of the reading down below, so you can check it out. So have a look at the questions and just give me a couple seconds here to continue shuffling. And I just wanted to let you know what I've done is I pulled an Akashic Tarot card and we'll reveal that at the end of the reading for you. So I did a deck reveal the other day and you guys are actually the first sign I've used this deck for. So let's have a look at the energy of the new month for you, Aquarius, with the first card. This is a fantastic card, you guys. It's kind of like January was the warm-up for you. You know, many of you were looking forward to a new year in 2020 and things going very well for you, but things like were a little bit still bumpy in January, and you're like, hey, excuse me, what about my new year and my resolutions and, you know, brand new decade and everything going fabulous? Well, things were probably just balancing out for you a little bit in January. And it's like the grand event is going to take place in February. So we do have the 4 of Wands and we have people celebrating together. It looks like a really joyful, celebratory energy for you guys. So this is a great card to start your read off with. Let's see, something to leave behind or move past. So you guys, you've got 2 4s here. So angel number 4 if you guys are angel number people. And then the 4 of Cups, something to leave behind is feeling like you've missed out on something. 4 of Cups, you can see the character, he's kind of looking like daydreaming into the sky and the universe is offering something. And I don't think he's quite catching it. So you could have felt like you were slighted on something, and that could have all tied into the energy that of January, where you're like, what just happened right now, you know, and feeling like left out a little bit. So this is something to leave behind. You don't need this energy in your life. Things happen for a reason, and sometimes they're going to be completely inexplicable. Like you're just going to have no idea why something happened or didn't happen for you. Like, why didn't you get the job, or why did that person ghost me, or why did my 20-year friendship end, or, you know, something that you pitched for and it just failed, or you had a really high expectation and it didn't pan out. Everything, if you remember this phrase, guys, my rejection is my protection. It can really put a different spin on it. So really move past that energy of being left out. And I'm just kind of looking at my dog right now because it looks like she's ramping up to bark at something. So, but maybe she'll go to sleep. So let's see how you can get the most out of the new month for February. So I love this card for you guys. This is the Knight of Swords. So the Swords energy can be a little bit complicated, but when we see the Knight of Swords, he's really moved past the energy of feeling like sulky and pouty. Like if you look at the Page of Swords, he's very pensive and, you know, he's like, oh, why is everything taking so long? But the Knight has gone, okay, it's time for me to take back control of how I feel about everything. Like I've got my sword ready. I'm going to charge into battle here right now and remember who I am. So this is how you can get the most out of the new month, is just being prepared for it and say, okay, well, whatever happened yesterday or last year or last month or whatever, it doesn't matter anymore, because every day I wake up in the morning, and you can say this to yourself, every time I wake up in the morning, I get a brand new chance at life. So just make today the best day ever. And that's just probably great advice for your life as a rule, is just to start over again. If you haven't seen that movie Groundhog Day, you guys, I really want to recommend it, because it's Bill Murray. He's literally living the same day over and over again, but his attitude changes every day. So Sometimes then it can feel like you're just living the same day and going around in circles, but the thing that you can control is your energy around it. So let's see something related to your spiritual journey that you should explore. Well, it looks like it's going to come and find you, not the other way around. We do have the Tower card. So you could have something like rock your socks off. And I don't know why I got this. Sometimes I get these, well, this is how I get my messages. It's like I see messages written in my brain and I speak them. So years ago, you guys, where I lived, there used to be a DJ, and he was called Doctor whatever, and I got his phrase. He would always say, "You're rocking with the doctor." So I just see, like, you guys, I don't know, are you going to see like I think for some of you it could be somebody hoodoo or voodoo, or somebody with a doctorate in spirituality. Really interesting here. Like, you could be following somebody, you could be going to see an energy clearing person. I think I said that wrong. You know, you could be having your chakras balanced, but you know, somebody that is really knowledgeable. I think for some of you, you could be really investigating ways to physically clear your energy, your aura, your chakras, like maybe looking into actually pursuing that as a profession even. And it's going to be kind of a landmark moment in your life, which is why we have the Tower, because it's going to be something that sort of comes thundering in, that's going to click for you. So if you guys still feel like you're missing out on something here with the Four of Cups, you're not. You're being perfectly set up for what is intended for you by, you know, your rejection is your protection, because it's aligning you with what you need to do. And I feel like some of you could be making choices to go into like a spiritual healing type of, and I'm getting the word venue for some reason. You could be having, like, is anybody doing, oh, what are those things called? You know, like a convention, or like, you know how they have a Comic-Con or something like that. I think they do that for spirituality, where they have like people get together and, you know, you can go showcase who you are. You can do something like that. I see something really tied to either pursuing something, you're going to go in as a potential participant or go in as a leader. So really interesting. And I'd really like to hear if there's anybody out there who is a healer, just let me know. And you know what? I'm going to do a shameless plug here. Like, sometimes I get people asking me, do I know somebody that clears Akashic records or an energy healer? Maybe just like reach out to me on Insta, or like follow me on Insta, so that I can search you or tag you the next time I have like a potential client that I don't handle that service. So anyway, guys, something to be mindful of. We have the King of Swords. King of Swords, like, he's just this Rico Suave energy, and he's like, okay, yeah, he's got this, he doesn't say why me, he says try me. So you guys are really coming into this, yeah, try me, because I'm on top of it. Something to be mindful of is that you have this energy all the time, like everything that feels frazzled and shaken up and stirred and anxious, these are all learned behaviors, you guys, and I really see you unlearning these behaviors as time goes by, and really being able to stand in the magnificent power that you are. Like, King of Swords, like, he just knocks it out of the park when it comes to confidence and being able to believe in exactly the conclusions that he's reached here. So something to be mindful of, you guys. Anytime you're starting to feel anxious, just remember, this is the core of who you are, and it could be buried under layers and layers of experience and indoctrination that, you know, you're not in control of who you are, and you are to a certain extent. I mean, life is always gonna throw in its little bonuses, right? With the Tower. So, but really how you face things is really absolutely up to you. So that's something to be mindful of. So let's have a look at this Akashic Tarot card that I pulled for you guys here. So first card I've ever pulled from the Akashic Tarot, you guys, and this is the King of Roses. So I'm gonna read from the deck, so I'm gonna have to change light. Give me a sec. I mean, honestly, they make the font so tiny, like, it's impossible to read. But here, so here's what the King of Roses looks like. Is he upside down? He didn't come out reversed, you guys. So here he is. So this says, this card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. This is a cool card. When he appears upright in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in a friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home or family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always starts within. So this is a really cool card, you guys. Like, this is just saying, you know, it's got a bunch of different meanings. So take whatever you want for yourself, like whatever resonated with you, and you know, your heart will ping when it resonates for you. So there is a deep love and understanding here, coming from divine masculine, and it could be either from yourself or somebody else. And some of you could be experiencing a suitor come in or the reappearance of a father figure. So it looks like you have a really strong February coming in here, you guys. You know, you've got the strong stance of King of Swords, and combine that with the King of Roses. You guys are like, you're going to be sitting on top of the world in February, and I would expect a lot of good things to come in for you. So guys, I'm going to wrap up the reading for now, and we'll see you back here another time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.